Greetings all, Ferrari Man 601 here, for the 5th time here at Indianapolis. Last time we got taken out by somebody else. Hopefully we'll avoid such misfortunes this time around. Continuing to refine the setup here. Low drag is the name of the game, apparently. And I'm starting to sacrifice reliability, I do fear, again. We only have to keep it together for 10 laps. Last time we only managed to keep it together for 4 before we became the unfortunate victim of somebody's lack of situational awareness. We are quick though, that is for sure. We were gridded in P6 last time around. We're running on the same qualifying time that I put in. So we'll see how we shake out compared to the rest of the field. Again here, getting a little bit of draft from the car in front. We're closing on him very quickly. Right there, that is what you've got to do. You've got to stay out of people's way. Hold your line. Some momentum here. Feeling pretty nice so far. Turn 3, 228 miles an hour. Turn 4, 227. Not bad. And there is our warning. Engine coolant temperature is high. I have no idea if the car can actually hold together for 10 laps here in this configuration. Water temp is 271. That is quite high. Oil temp is at 212. Not seeing any steam out the back. .75 is the water temp, really climbing. 217 oil temp. .278 on a water temp, 221 on oil, 79 water. Car feels good in terms of chassis dynamics, doing exactly what I want it to do. Really smooth, minimal steering input. Checkers.
Warm-up is over. You'll need to click the green grid button to be placed on the starting grid.
Well, we know the car can survive for half the race distance in this configuration. I don't know if it's going to make it to the end. We will find out, though. Looks like we are gridded up in 5th.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Yeah, P5 starting position for us. We're going into the unknown. I don't know if the car's going to survive for 10 laps. Gonna try. Of course, that's assuming we make it to lap 10. So far, we are only 1 for 4 in terms of a clean run here, and 1 DNF in 4 starts up to this point. So perhaps not the best record, but we're gonna try. What do we have here? I'd say about 20 seconds before the formation lap gets underway. off we go. At least we're starting on the inside this time around. I do like being down low at the start, so that's a plus. Number 2 car in front of us could close the gap up a little bit. Right, he's getting on with that. That's good. Just trying to keep temperatures as low as we can for as long as we can, because once we open it up, it's going to be climbing skyward. We're going to get warning lights and all kinds of things in here. I just hope it holds itself together. Certainly, this would not be the way to run a longer race, but considering we don't have to go all that far, it's certainly possible. Coming through the end of turn 3. Wait as long as we can to turn the engine up. Water temp is nice and low, 157. Right, put the engine turned up into first gear, except for the start.
The pace car is in.
And off we go.
Green, green, green. You've got 10 laps to go.
That car on the outside. Let him by.
Car outside. Clear outside.
He was checking down low pretty early.
Still there. Clear outside.
They're outside. Music to my ears. All right, 230 miles an hour coming into turn 3. So far, it's clean up front. Clear outside, he says. I don't trust him. All right. Where are we sitting now? P7, I believe. Jockeying up here. Water temp is at 219, climbing steadily. Car looking low. Dropping back. That's what happens when you duck out of the draft. Like we've consolidated P7. So far, pretty clean running here up front.
Car outside. Clear. The next car's the leader. Car outside.
He is not the leader anymore.
Sorry, William. Sorry.
Stay low.
Brian, take a lane and stay there, buddy.
Clear. Get back in fifth.
Sorry, Green.
He was apologizing to me, and we didn't hit.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Brian, why do you do that? I'm trying to hit people.
Clear outside.
Yes, all right. Kind of lost him there for a couple of seconds. It's not a good feeling. You don't know where the guy is around you. Water temp 242. Breathing out of the throttle a little bit is helping me control the temperatures. Alright, just getting pretty frantic here. A little low. Okay, big accident in front. That's why we stay low. 3 wide here.
Walmart to stay in line while catching. Or not.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Alright, let's get into the draft here. Smoke up ahead. Can't quite see what caused that. Running P8. Water temp 244. I think we're going to make it. This is all maximum concentration. Right, some more contact there with the car in front. We're okay on fuel, working that 8 of 10. Up to 4.4 miles per gallon, 2.5 mile lap, so more fuel economy than I had anticipated. That's good. Running qualifying boost, of course. Go. P9. Number 7 is glitching out a bit. Out a lot. All right, white flag.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Right, these guys are going to be jostling now. We're going to try to pull some sort of miracle. I do not like that guy glitching out in front of us. Right now, he's our only draft partner. Looking outside. Car to the wall up top. Apologies for the language used by our fellow racers here. And to the line. Get a position right there at the finish. Where do we end up? P7. And we got crashed right at the end, of course. Hooray. No point trying to recover this one. But that is good. That was a
Nice
7th place result.
Fun racing too.
It was the guy who was glitching who hit us. How about that? Car wrecked at the end, but it was in one piece when it mattered. We finished 8/10ths behind P1. So yeah, we were able to hang with the lead pack the entire time. So I think we're moving in a good direction here in terms of how the car's been performing. Again, we can't rely on being able to bleed out of the throttle all the time. If we're running in the pack, we can control those temperatures, but it does appear that we've got a little bit of a problem in terms of trading drag for cooling.
It wasn't netcode stuff on. The guy took a high line into 3 and drove right into me, put me in the wall.
Let's see what happened there. with Mr. Glenn. And on the last lap, car number 6. Left side of the picture, running in the middle here. There he is.
Hey, Riley, why don't you check the replay before you start spouting?
They're fighting for the win. Yep, that was it. Just a bit of contact. We all go past.
He barely rode up and got into you, and that car took over. So,
Yep. I don't know. I think I'd call it a racing incident, quite honestly. But well, that is how it shook out. But nonetheless, there we are, P7 from 5th on the grid. So down a couple of positions, but it's kind of a lottery when you're running in the pack. But we were running with the lead guy, so that's pretty convincing. I think we have definitely made some progress in a reasonably short time with this IR-18. So
All right, guys,
happy
I don't
with
buy
this.
it. Netcode is an excuse for bad driving. I got one of the lowest pings in the field. He's got one of the higher ones, and he took a high line into 3 and made contact. If he was going to go low, he should have stayed low on the line. Would have been fine.
he barely moved up, probably on accident. Chill out, like I've said.
Oh yes, these disputes.
Riley, bad driving's bad driving. If you don't call it out, then people just think they can do stuff like that.
It never gets you anywhere,
Look,
guys.
look at his wheel in the cockpit. He's turning the whole time. He just pushed up a tiny bit.
I understand, and all I'm saying is that if you're going to dive bomb into 3, you have an obligation with the other drivers to stay low. You can't go in high and hit people. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you have a problem
That
with
wasn't a dive bomb.
somebody else's conduct here, you can file an official
When did
protest,
he get the overlap?
but this sort of banter really doesn't do anything for anybody. But anyway, I'm pleased with the result that we managed here
Blew
today.
it before you guys started turning about.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to cut it out here. Anyway, we're still going to be playing a little bit more here with the IR-18, but really satisfied with the progress that we've made. Again, only in 5 races. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying this little mini-series. Ferrariman601 saying thanks, and we will see you soon.